Good afternoon, beautiful sisters. This is Suzette Winona Summers, and I just wanted to check in with you. I know we spoke, I came on here last Friday and we were talking about the weekend and trying something different and new, and I was just coming on to see if you stepped out and kind of jazzed up your life at all, took some chances or risks or tried something new. This weekend, hello Jeanette, this weekend my daughter was sick Friday, so we ended up staying in, but then Saturday I went and did kirtan, which is a beautiful yogic practice. It's devotional singing, and it really raises your vibration. At least I do. I can feel it in my whole body whenever I do the practice. Hi Sydney, good to see you. And it's a great practice. It's one of the ways to to connect with Creator and to raise your vibration, and it's just really beautiful. It's singing and chanting, and there are so many ways to connect with Creator and the divine, and I think that's a really integral part of rediscovering ourselves and taking risks, because without a connection to Creator, divine, God, goddess, whatever you call it, whatever your higher power is, it's challenging to take those risks and to stretch ourselves and try new things. So so I'm interested in hearing about your relationship with your higher power, your God, goddess, whatever it is that you connect with, Creator, Spirit. So I think that's a really important part of getting in touch with ourselves again. And I wanted to talk a little bit about the meme that I posted about the only difference between stumbling blocks and stepping stones is how we use them. And we're all in this group because we've come from challenging relationships, right? Toxic relationships. If it's abuse or addiction, somebody that we were in a relationship with was abusive or had addiction problems, or maybe they were a narcissist or whatever it is. We dealt with that, and there's a reason why we were attracted to them, I believe. I know for myself. And for most of us, I don't know, I think we've moved on, or we're in the process of moving on, or at least acknowledging that relationship wasn't healthy and it wasn't good for us, and we lost ourselves in that relationship. And it can be hard to let go of that. Sometimes we hold on to it, and we dig our heels in, and we're stuck. We feel like they did something to me and now I'm ruined, or I'm in this state, or whatever it is. And so we can look at that as a stumbling block, like this happened to me and now I have to deal with all this stuff. Or we can say, hey, how can I use this to better myself? How can I use this to raise my vibration, to get in touch with maybe some of those parts that were always there but were unhealed? And this relationship was actually, I'm at that place that I can say that relationship I was in was a gift to me, because I learned so much about myself. I learned all these tools and all this empowerment, and I am such a better person than I was. Not better, but I'm healthier. I feel better about myself. I'm more filled with joy and vitality in life. And now, of course I was when I was younger, but what drew me to a person like that? And to be honest, that wasn't the first person that I was drawn to that was toxic. And there were aspects of me I had to heal, and parts of myself that I had to be honest about. Fears and insecurities and acknowledging those and wanting to please people and wanting people to like me, I mean, that's all part of it. And getting in touch with that and seeing that and being able to look at it honestly and love myself in spite of it all. And creating a deeper and more meaningful connection with my higher power, with my creator, with source. That in and of itself is huge, because I feel like that relationship that I developed through that hardship with my marriage, my relationship to creator became so much more trustworthy. I became more trusting because I started to surrender and give creator the opportunity to work in my life. And I would turn things over, and I would turn fears over, or things I needed to do that I was afraid of doing. Or it could be simple too, like say I wanted to talk with somebody. I know a lot of times for me, I started isolating a lot. I stopped talking to people, meeting new people. I felt my self-esteem had plummeted so far down that it was hard for me to talk to new people or to learn new things, because I didn't want to fail, because I felt like I had already failed. So when I developed a stronger relationship with creator, it was like I could walk into a situation and I could say, oh God, guide me in this situation, like give me the words to speak, or help me to be brave, or whatever it was that I needed. And then I could turn it over and trust. And it was like I was guided. And I know that, I don't know what your relationship is with your spirit, your higher power, whatever you call it, but for me, that is one of the most powerful tools that I have in my tool chest. Yeah, so that in and of itself, that relationship that I had that was so toxic and like I feel like robbed me of so much, once I started taking responsibility and looking at my part and started to connect with steps to get out of that place that I was in, that depression, that anger, that resentment, and started connecting with my creator, all of a sudden it shifted and I could see, hey, this was a blessing in my life. I would have never delved so deeply into myself and learned so much about myself if this relationship wasn't as toxic as it was. And part of that is trusting that, the universe has a plan for me. And part of that plan was that relationship. And it would have been great if it worked out. It would have been great if it was healthy, but like I said, there were parts of me that weren't healthy either. So it was all a process, and getting to the other side is possible, and it is beautiful, and it is freeing, liberating. So much joy is just waiting for you. So I hope and pray that all of you will experience the freedom that comes from stepping into your power, rediscovering yourself, taking some risks, trying new things. There's so much to, hi Michelle, hi Carmen, so much to be gained and so many blessings available for you. So I just want to encourage you to see these challenges as stepping stones to empower you, to strengthen you, to encourage you to become the best self that you can be, to raise your vibration even higher than it's ever been, and to step into your power and authenticity, because we can do it, and we are worthy, and you are all worthy. And I'm just grateful. I'm grateful that you're here. If you would like any more information, just reach out to me, private message me. There's so many good things to share. And something, I will be offering something soon on our group page. Also, I was thinking, if anybody is interested. I'm thinking about having a virtual full moon circle, not on Facebook Live, but on a Zoom call. So there'll probably be limited spots, but if you're interested, just I'll post something in our group and just let me know if you're interested in joining in on that. Somewhere where we can share our hearts, and a place where we can all share and just talk a little bit, and maybe do a little bit of a ritual. So it's good to see all of you here. I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for the stepping stones in my life, and I pray that you start to see those as stepping stones too. So talk to you soon. Thanks for being here.